This is a Chuki beat production.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to take a look at the newly released expansion pack for Forza Horizon 4. Now anyone that follows the channel will know that I haven't gone particularly well with Forza Horizon 4, and that's mainly down to the fact that it just feels so samey to the previous games before. There's nothing really that's broken the mould. I know it's got dynamic weather, but I don't think that added enough to the game to really make it feel fresh. So with that in mind, as soon as I heard that there was going to be a LEGO expansion for this, I did get quite excited. It was very similar actually to Forza Horizon 3. When Hot Wheels was announced for that, it just felt like a breath of fresh air for the series, and it made a huge difference. I know it came under attack from a lot of people because it's not as realistic, it's not, you know, exactly what people were looking for, but you can't deny the fact that the Hot Wheels DLC was fun and it was worth the money. So all I really wanted to do today was give you a brief overview of what I've played so far and my thoughts so far. I've probably put about 3.5–4 hours into this expansion, and I've done a reasonable chunk of it, and I think I've tasted quite a lot of what's on offer. But before I go into all of that, I'm actually going to just shut up for a little while and let you see the introductory event that you get when you first go to Lego Island. It's a great event to show you all the different environments that you're actually going to witness within this DLC, and also the cars that you're going to be using. So, like I say, I'll be quiet for a little while, watch the event, and then I'll join you once it's finished.
Here's what I see. I see a world made of bricks. No, listen, and there'd be dinosaurs, and pirate ships, and ghosts, I guess? Yeah, ghosts! We'll build a city and cars just as fast as the real thing. We'll call it Lego Valley. You in? Right, time to show everyone what a speed champion looks like. Welcome to Lego Valley. Horizon is unable to confirm or deny the presence of unidentified flying Lego objects. That information is classified. Ooh, watch out for the dinosaur bones. Horizon to air traffic control, requesting permission to land! Lego Speed Champions Mini. Not so mini anymore. Yahar, me Lego hearties! Go! Welcome to Brickchester. Population, a whole lot of bricks and minifigures. And you! Don't worry, they're just Lego ghosts. Nothing to be afraid of. Festival site coming up. Wait till you get a load of this.
So there you have it. As you can see, there's plenty of diversity when it comes to the different environments on offer here. And I have to say now, having played it, the map itself is a fair size as well. It's definitely not the biggest, but at the same time there does seem to be enough here to keep you going for at least a little while. Like I say, I've been playing for around the 3.5–4 hours now. I reckon I'm probably about halfway through. I might be wrong, there might be a lot more to it than that. But actually, so far, I feel like I've had my money's worth, and certainly it's brought me back to the game, and it's definitely given me a reason to continue to play it now. On the map, you'll find the usual areas that you would expect from a Forza map. So you've got your coastline areas. There's also Lego City right at the heart of the map itself. But on top of that, there's a couple of new and nice inclusions in there. You've now got the stunt area, where you can actually just go completely nuts. You've got half pipes, banks, plenty of things to smash into and just cause general mayhem, which is great fun. On top of that, you've also got a racetrack, which I know a lot of people have wanted included in the game. And I have to say, there's plenty of variations actually within that track. You can go multiple routes, and it does seem to work really, really well. There's also the inclusion of an airport, which obviously gives you plenty of drag racing opportunities, and there's even a desert for all your rally needs. In terms of the style itself, as you can see on screen, it is a little bit unusual. It's not quite what I was expecting. I was hoping for the entire world to be Lego, the roads to be made of Lego, everything like that, but well, they've kind of gone for a half and half mix, which is a little bit odd. I mean, certainly at times you drive into a certain area and there's so much Lego going on, it looks incredible. But then the next minute you're driving through a field and it looks just like any other Forza game again. Compare that to the Hot Wheels update from the previous game, and to be honest, it feels that this is a little bit lackluster. It's like they haven't quite put the effort in that they did previously. I'm sure that's not the case at all. But with Hot Wheels, it just felt like when you went into that expansion, it was like a completely different game. You could go completely crazy. You had so many stunts going on, all the big loops, things like that. I appreciate you might not necessarily get that in the Lego version, but at the same time, I feel like they could have done that, and they could have gone just a little bit sort of, you know, more crazy with it. All the typical Forza events just carry over. There's nothing groundbreaking going on here, so don't expect anything massive to have changed in that regard. However, like I said before, the time I've been spending with this though, I've really enjoyed it, and it is enough of a change to make me come back and play it, and I have no doubt that I will work my way through this expansion. But I do have to say, there's a few areas that I definitely think they need to readdress or improve on. The first one for me, and I think it's a bit of a big one as well, is the number of cars on offer. There's only 3 so far that are in the game, and through the 3 to 4 hours that I've played, I've only actually unlocked 2, one of which is the Mini and also the F40. I have had a chance to use the Senna in some of the career gameplays, and it's an excellent car as well. In fact, all 3 of them feel almost overpowered compared to a lot of their real life counterparts. But why only 3? It just seems ridiculous that that's all they're offering us. This is Lego. At the end of the day, if you go back and look at all the different Lego sets that have been made throughout history, there's been so many vehicles that they've created over the years that I'm sure they could have picked a few of them to just add into the game. And again, if you look at the Hot Wheels DLC, the cars that are in that are technically fictional. Yes, they might exist in the real world because someone's decided to make it as a showpiece or something like that. But there's no reason that the cars that they put into this Lego update have to necessarily be real. They could just be fantasy, just go really crazy with it and enjoy the whole sort of Lego aspect of the game. Which brings me on to the other point as well, which is another major part of Lego, which is the whole building aspect of it. Now, as part of the career, you actually unlock your house and you unlock sections of it as you go. And you're constantly getting given Lego pieces for sort of doing different challenges around the world, which is all great. But when you get the parts for your house, you don't get to design it, you don't get to build it, which just seems like a huge flaw. I mean, it's Lego. The idea is to be creative with it, but they don't give you that option. So the house just gets dropped down from the sky onto the board, that's it, and everyone's going to have the same one. So where's the fun in that? And again, it can't have been too difficult to put that in. Equally, going back to cars again, why can't we just build our own cars? They could have put a chassis in there that everyone starts with, and then as you unlock pieces, you'd then be able to just build up the car exactly as you see fit. Again, it doesn't have to be anything realistic, it could be whatever you want, but it would just add so much to the game, and maybe this stuff is going to come in the future. But I just feel like having this Lego license and Forza together is an opportunity to sort of be so creative with it. But unfortunately, we're just not being given the tools to do that. Now, I don't want to keep rambling on and being negative about it. There is so much about this update which is great, and like I say, it's enough to bring me back to the game, and I'm really enjoying the time that I'm spending with it, which I haven't been able to say for a long time when it comes to Forza Horizon 4. And maybe it'll be enough for you guys to want to come back to the game as well, which is a good thing. I do just think though that this combination of Lego and Forza, they have definitely not capitalised on it. I feel like there's a lot of areas that they could have implemented so much more. But hey, who knows, this could just be the start of a great relationship between the two companies, and we could start seeing more stuff like this coming out in the future. I would love to hear if you've actually picked this expansion up or whether you plan to, and also if you are playing it, whether you're enjoying it or not. So make sure you use that comment section down below to let me know your thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's definitely been different. It's been a very long time since I've done any Forza content here on the channel at all. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you all on the next one.